Hey there folks, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing few videos. First video I'm going to do this one called Hollister Free Wave, and I'm going straight to the phone mic. I'm not using a mic today. Just want to see if it makes any difference, because when I'm using the mic, this seems like the sound is coming for a little bit far. But anyway, I think the sound anyway is not that great. But anyway, hopefully you can hear me. So the episode is going to be about a fresh perfume in winter season, and I would not say this is something I plan to do, but I bought quite a few fragrances. I'm doing them one by one, so this is in the rotation. Okay, so hopefully you're doing good. You have seen me review this other one few days back, or last week perhaps, was called Hollister Wave. This house, I picked up these two fragrances for a reason that not many people talk about them, or they are not very familiar here. Like people are not very familiar with them here. So I thought, like, let's make a content, and they actually very very nice freshies. Okay, these are good, particularly for summer. So the presentation wise, this is 100 ml. The price point is under $30. I think the price point is quite good. Okay, $35. It's, I think, 35, not 35, around there. I don't remember exactly. The packaging is nice, sort of creates this nice oceanic, blue vibe. Okay, the artwork continues throughout the whole box. It's a generic box. There's nothing much, nothing crazy, but it's nice. Okay, and then the bottle, this one is just like the other one, Wave, but this is a frosted glass. Gives this cool look like Aqua di Gio CK1, and it's a little bit twisty. Like, it's kind of like not straightforward bottle. If you see from this side, it's kind of bending and stuff. It's a nice little bottle. It looks like a nice shape. Okay, not a conventional shape bottle. And the cap, it's kind of like a color of the box. Some metal touch to it. Atomizer works okay. Small bursts, not very good or great. Okay, I'm wearing this fragrance here, dry down. Let's spray it here. Okay, double shot. Okay. So this one, I actually initially planned to buy just the Hollister Wave, but when I saw this one, I'm like, okay, let's try this as well. And the notes breakdown looked very promising, like ginger, lime, pink pepper according to Fragrantica. There's also white iris. I think there's, from far I cannot see. I don't know, there's a note called algae. I don't know, algae. I don't know what's that. Moss, driftwood, ambergris, and cedar. So it's interesting at the heart because of that iris note. And also, I would say there's a little bit of other things that I get from it. It's similar to something. I'll let you know if you agree with me or not. It's up to you. You can let me know your opinion. But this line has few of the other ones. There's a surf option. There's at least 6-7, I think, flanker to this line. So what I understand from them, they are not trying to make anything heavy or sweeter. They're just trying to make something that is good for summer, freshy. I think where you have high heat like California or some other cities, or tropical areas, or even where it rains a lot, it hits humidity. So this kind of weather, Africa, Asia, where there's not much of cold weather, this is going to be good for them. So this one, first of all, the longevity from these, I tried both. Okay, both of them, I get like on average 3.5 hours to 4. Okay, at best. After that, if it's there, I cannot detect it anymore. So I feel this fragrance is okay for a freshie. It lasts at the same time as Versace Manu Fresh, Nautica's Voyage. So it's subpar with the freshies, and freshies are not as beast mode as some of the heavier, sweeter, like 1 million Eros, like some of the other ones you see at the background, La Malle Parfum. This fragrance is different than these types. Okay, and these fragrances, you have to remember, that's a good performance already. If you get 3 to 4 hours, you can get less, you can get more, depending on the humidity. Okay, so how does it smell? As I told you, the notes breakdown, I will tell you first thing what I get. It is a very familiar smell. Okay, like when I smelled it, I knew that it's something familiar, but not quite sure if it's straight up dupe of something or not. But when I smell it, it gives me like a fresh, that the iris vibe is definitely, it reminds me of Prada L'Homme Low. Okay, little bit. Okay, of that softer nature. It's like fresh, clean, out of the laundry, shower, like that smell. And it's a clean after shower smell. And I think it's very sporty, for gym, great. But mostly what I get is that Prada L'Homme Low feel, as well as I get these two fragrances, which I already have for a very long time. One is called Azaro's Chrome, the classic, and this one, CK1, the classic. Okay, so this is in the same family or territory. It's like a cross between these two and a little bit of its own thing. The iris touch is its own thing. So this is not as cloying or as metallic as chrome. Chrome is stronger than this. Chrome lasts much longer, and chrome is more soapy than this. But this is like not soapy. This is like you wear this as a second skin after the shower, and it brings back kind of like a freshness like CK1 does. But CK1, there's this property of florals, okay, like which I cannot stand. There's a jasmine, and there's some other florals, a lot of florals, and then tropical fruits, papaya, this and that. But mostly what I enjoy about CK1 is the citrus. I really wished they made more citrus and tea note and then less floral. That would be perfect. But many people love this. This is a classic. This is a massive 300 ml bottle. In front of that, it looks very tiny. So anyway, so if you're a fan of this kind of freshies, even Aqua di Gio, the OG, you would easily like this fragrance. It's very easy to like. And there's not much interesting going on the dry down. I feel the opening has this bright little citruses and a hint of that spicy kick, which I think is coming from ginger. So, and the pink pepper as well. So it's not very spicy. It's not like light blue Dolce & Gabbana, light blue Eau Intense or light blue Pour-Homme, but it's much more milder. So it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. The good thing is it's more wearable, more versatile, indoor usage perfect, gym session perfect, and if people around you, they're not going to actually complain so much because of its softer nature. And the iris is not like a natural like Dior Homme or Prada L'Homme low quality iris, but you can tell like, you know, the softness coming from that floral, which I really like. So I think this is a great fragrance for summer, and this fragrance will be really good if you wear casually t-shirt and jeans, you know, sneakers. And downside, if you really want me to say, I think is the performance is not a beast mode. Like sometimes I feel this fragrance is gone after 3 hours, which is not so great. You have to spray heavy on your shirt, okay, to get about 4 hours. If you really look for longevity, I think go with something like Azaros Chrome, Aqua di Gio, Perfume or Profumo, Essenza, like those, okay, or Light Blue Eau Intense, Prada L'Homme. Those are longer lasting than this. So overall, when I look back at the price point, packaging, I don't have that much to complain. I think this one you can find year-end bargain bin. You know, in USA, I think they have TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. I know about them. I never visited, but I know about them because of the reviews. Okay, so when I see the price point, this is so worth it. Like if you really don't have that many freshies, you can add it. But if you already have like 10 blue fresh fragrance, Versace Pour-Homme, Polo Blue, CK1, Chrome, if you have this all, this is not going to be anything new. Okay, but it's a nice little like on its own, it's a good fragrance. It's not trying to compete with anybody. Like no fragrance is doing it. We are the one who are putting it against each other. But it's a fragrance, you can check it out. It's not bad, it's not great, it's a good solid fragrance. I think give it a 7.5 out of 10 for what it is. So check it out. Hollister, California. It's an American thingy like Tommy, right? So this is a free wave, surfing by the beach, you know, holidays. And if you don't want to spend so much money, you can get this. Okay, good fragrance for summertime, I would say. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Let's do a list for Christmas. I think Christmas is coming up. Many of you are going to shop, so I'll suggest some from my collection. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.